Absolutely. Here's your complete full-length chapter 5, around 1,050 words, written in the tough love minimalist coaching style your audiobook series uses. Challenge is strength. Repetition phrase, lose, the calm conquer. Silence. It's not weakness, it's control. The loud lose, the calm conquer. The moment you open your mouth to defend your worth over your power, the more noise you make, the less control you have. Power does. Power is felt. You don't see it coming. Sense it. You feel it. A calm person walks into and doesn't flinch. That's not arrogance. That's mastery. That's dominance without a word. The power in stillness. Stillness is not passive. It's active control. It's and yourself before you command. Most people mistake stillness for hesitation, but stillness is strategy. It's the pause before precision. It's the breath for battle. It's the awareness that emotion clouds accuracy. Every time you react loudly, you lose ground. Every time you stay still, you gain power. That's the key. Because silence is not about doing nothing, it's about doing the right thing. It's about knowing when to speak and when to let your presence speak for you. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Silent dominance. Let's talk about what I called silent dominance. It's the unspoken energy that makes people listen before you speak. It's the authority that comes from composure, not volume. Seen it before. A leader who barely says a word, yet everyone leans in when they do. An athlete who doesn't trash talk, just performs, delivers, wins. That's silent dominance. It's not about pretending to be calm. It's about being calm, under pressure, under criticism, under attack. Your silence becomes your weapon. Your restraint becomes your message. Here's how it works. Eye contact. Hold it, but don't force it. Steady eyes signal control. Posture. Shoulders back, chest open, face neutral. Confidence doesn't need a performance. Tone. Fewer words. Lower voice. Slower pace. Every syllable carries more weight when it's not drowned in noise. That's silent dominance. You don't demand attention, you command it. Because the calm man in the room owns the room. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Why silence threatens the weak. The weak need validation. They need to be seen, heard, and approved. They talk to prove they matter. The strong don't. The strong let results speak. The strong let presence do the talking. The strong know you don't owe anyone an explanation for your standards, your vision, or when you're silent, insecure people panic. Because they can't read you, they can't predict you, they can't manipulate you. That's the secret. The moment you stop reacting, you become unpredictable. And unpredictable people are powerful. The loud lose, the calm conquer. The discipline of not responding. Silence is not just what you do, it's what you don't do. Don't rush to explain yourself. Don't argue with fools. Don't defend what truth can prove on its own. You have nothing to prove to people who've already decided what they believe. That's wasted energy. That's emotional debt. When you stay silent, you conserve your energy. When you argue, you donate your energy to noise. You have a choice. It's not about being passive. It's about being disciplined. It's about choosing precision over impulse. You can win with words, but you conquer with silence. That's the key. The loud lose. The calm conquer. Real-world power moves. Let's make this real. In business, the person who talks least in a meeting often holds the most power. Why? Because silence signals confidence. It says, I'm not trying to convince you, I already know. In relationships, silence creates gravity. When you stop over-explaining, apologizing, and chasing validation, people notice. They feel your absence more than they ever respected your noise. In conflict, silence diffuses chaos. The person yelling isn't in control. The one who stays calm wins by default. Every environment has noise, but every leader has silence. And silence doesn't just protect peace, it projects authority. The loud lose, the calm conquer. The science behind silence. There's psychology behind this. When you stay silent during tension, you trigger uncertainty in others. And uncertainty breeds respect. Because humans fear what they can't read. They overthink silence. They interpret it as strength. They project meaning onto your calm. That's the advantage. You let others reveal themselves while you reveal nothing. You study while they react. You collect data while they lose composure. That's how professionals operate. In sports, in business, in life. Every champion has mastered this one principle. You can't dominate and you can't control what you can't calm. Silence is the calm before control. It's not emotionless, it's emotionally intelligent. The loud lose, the calm conquer. Silence over noise. You don't win by having the last word. You win by having the final result. Every time you let noise pull you into reaction, you trade control for attention. You trade discipline for ego. And ego is expensive. It costs peace, focus, and momentum. So stop arguing. Stop proving. Stop explaining yourself to people committed to misunderstanding you. This is your filter. It decides who's worth your energy. It keeps you from wasting effort on battles that don't build you. That's the mindset of mastery. The loud lose, the calm conquer. The art of underreaction. Here's one of the strongest habits you can build. Underreact. Know what's done, what's thrown at you, underreact. Because underreaction is control disguised as calm. It's the mental discipline to stay centered when everyone else collapses. When someone disrespects you, stay composed. When life delays you, stay composed. When emotions rise, stay composed. You have a choice. You can explode and lose focus, or breathe and keep control. Every moment gives you that choice. The weak choose noise. The strong choose silence. The loud lose. The calm conquer. The transformation. You're not here to be louder. You're here to be clearer. You're here to build a presence that doesn't depend on volume. Words will mean more because you use fewer of them. When you move, your actions will echo longer because you act with restraint. Silence turns impulse into intention. It turns emotion into strategy. It turns chaos into command. This is what emotional control looks like in its highest form. Not noise, not reaction, not chaos. Stillness. Stillness that speaks louder than words. Stillness that commands without shouting. Stillness that conquers without motion. That's your new standard. Because the loud lose, the calm conquer. Closing transition. You've learned how silence multiplies your power. You've learned how restraint commands respect. You've learned that stillness isn't it's the proof of it. You no longer chase noise. You create gravity. Now it's time to go deeper, beyond control, beyond silence, into something rarer. The art of moving without being seen and building without being